Libra, this is your 2010 forecast brought to you by InsightfulAstrology.com. Libra, there are tests all over the place for you in 2010. That's because there's a lot of pressure happening for all of the cardinal signs. And cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Now for you, these tests have a lot to do with personal development. That's because for all of 2010, except for April 7th until July 21st, Saturn, the planet of restriction and structure and limitation and lessons, will be in your sign. What does that mean? Well, Saturn in your sign will give you severe tests in all personal matters. It's asking you to work on your personality foundation. And if things are off track with how you express yourself and with you being true to yourself, then Saturn will be that taskmaster planet and do what it has to do to put you back on track and to set you straight. And the way he sets you straight is by really pushing you, making you fall, and forcing you to pick yourself up and really crystallize and structure and focus on yourself and your personal goals. Okay, so don't be afraid of the Saturn transit, but know that it may be a year of some tests and challenges, and you will come through in the end and become more strong than you can possibly anticipate now. What's also happening in general is that Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance and luck, will be in your 6th house of work and health from January 17th until June 6th, and then again from September 9th until January 22nd. This is a blessing because it will give you a lot of work assignments if you're looking for extra work, but it will also be very fortunate for you in terms of health and well-being. And if you are someone who has a health problem, Jupiter in this part of your chart can help alleviate that health issue. It's also a time when you may be more focused on fitness goals and your personal well-being, the mind-body connection. All of these matters are very favored for you now. You'll be extremely efficient and able to really tackle all of your work projects because Jupiter not only expands the opportunities for work, but it also expands your ability to get the job done. So that's a good thing. Now, in terms of relationships, Libra, there's just chaos. I have to be honest, it's chaos. There's a taste of the chaos that is really coming, but what I'm talking about when I say chaos is the planet Uranus. Uranus in astrology rules upheaval. And whatever Uranus touches in your chart, it assures you that the rug will be pulled out from under and nothing will remain the same because Uranus forces you to change and to have something new come into your life. It is all about rebellion, and it's all about getting rid of old patterns and old rules and old structures that are no longer serving you. And what's happening on May 27th is that Uranus, that awakener, will enter your 7th house of marriage and partnerships, breaking things up. From May 27th until August 13th, there's a taste of just upheaval and chaos. And if you are married, for some it could be oh my gosh, we're getting divorced, or oh my gosh, we have to go to marriage counseling, we have something major going on, or you know what, I just want my freedom, I don't want to be tied down. This is the feeling with Uranus in your 7th house. Now, I'm not predicting divorce for all of you Libras, so don't panic, but just know that you have to wake up and know that your relationship is about to change, so don't ignore the signals. Okay, it's also possible at this time for you to be awakened to the possibility of a new magnetic relationship with someone special. That's because Jupiter will also give your 7th house a nice taste from June 6th until September 9th. So while it's there with Uranus, there are unexpected, sudden opportunities in relationships that may come your way. Just remember that Uranus will be in this part of your chart until 2018. So the changes in relationships, you may have a sudden change in 2010, but it will all unfold over 8 years. Jupiter is only in this part of your chart once every 12 years. And it's very common when Jupiter is in your 7th house to have expanded blessings in relationships. So it's not that I'm predicting anything horrible. The changes that are happening now, understand that you want them to happen. You're instigating them. You're welcoming them. You're itching for them. You're craving them. And they're going to lead to more happiness for you. Okay, so that's your relationship forecast for 2010. As far as career and money goes, you may have a business partnership shock while Uranus dips into your 7th, and you may have a sudden opportunity for business during this year as well. But I really see a major career shift for you happening in the summer. There's a solar eclipse that happens on July 11th. That's in your 10th house of career and success. And I want you to act around this eclipse energy, because it's a time when new opportunities will come your way. And if you wanted to start a new business or progress in career matters, look to the summer of 2010 as your prime time to do so. One thing about money is that Venus, the planet of money, will be retrograde in your 2nd house of income from October 8th until November 18th. And that tells me there's a shortage, there's a lack, you've got to go back and rebudget and revisit what's going on in finances. Things are not what you want them to be. So just pay special attention to your finances and prepare for it now. Know that when this time comes from October to November, things are going to be a little tight. Forewarned is forearmed, and that's one of the benefits of astrology. So now you know what to expect for 2010. The question is, what are you going to do with it?